If you need to go 12-0, complete domination, Evo cards and other grinding services, go contact Rose NBA on Twitter. Link for that will be in the description.
What's going on, guys? Witness 2K back on NBA 2K21 My Team, and in this video I have finally found a method that you can get the Spotlight Sim challenges done, the Hall of Fame difficulty challenges done, and get these pink diamonds to eventually get the Galaxy Opal John Wall. It took me a little bit to figure this out, but I finally got it, guys. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now. Drop a like on this video as well, and comment down below how many pink diamonds have you gotten so far. Which one are you grinding for first, Brandon Roy or Wes? Comment that all down below. But as you see right here, I just got my first one, which is Pink Diamond Kyrie Irving. So that's definitely good to finally get one of these done. I've only done one, but like I said, it took me a little bit to actually figure out a method, because there's a challenge where you actually need to use 10 Pelicans players, and I'm no money spent, so I haven't got the best ones. I haven't got Diamond Zion Williamson or Pink Diamond Anthony Davis. I can't use those players. I can't afford them. I've got to buy the cheapest of the cheap for these types of challenges. And I was able to finally figure out a method that actually works, like I said. So lucky for us, 2K actually released super packs yesterday, the day before. How coincidental is that? How lucky are we? These are all you have to do, guys, to get this challenge done. If you need some good players, look at all these Galaxy Opals in here. Look, you can get Kevin Durant, there's Luka, you know, there's some awesome pink diamonds and everything like that. All you have to do is spend a couple of $100, that's it, and you get some insane cards from these promos, which you can then use to get these challenges done. Now, I know it's obvious, but I want to say that is obviously sarcasm. It is not a coincidence that 2K dropped these promo packs a day before these Spotlight challenges actually came out. It is no coincidence at all. 2K clearly dropped these before, knowing that the Spotlight Sims were going to be very hard. They knew for a fact it was going to be very, very, very hard. And when I first started playing the Spotlight Sims, I thought, I'm going to have to tap out. I can't afford it, and I can't beat these Hall of Fame teams with a trash squad like I've got. Because like I said, I'm no money spent. It's not necessarily trash, but I can only, if you've got to use like 10 Pelicans players, and they're all bronze, silver, and heat check cards, like, it's a trash squad. So I physically could not beat the CPU. I watched so many different videos on YouTube taking pieces of people saying they have methods on completing it, and I took little different bits of pieces. I now know how to score efficiently on the Hall of Fame CPU, and I know, but that's only half the battle though. We have to stop the CPU from dropping points on us, because they hit the most contested bullcrap shots I've ever seen. That is probably more important than scoring, is trying to figure out how to stop the CPU from scoring, because the CPU does not freaking miss. It is so freaking annoying, but that's okay, because like I said, I went through so much stress and heartache to finally figure out a method. And once I figured this method out, I was then beating the Hall of Fame team on triple threat and in the normal 5-minute quarter games by like 20 points, which was so much stress taking up my mind. I still don't even know if I can afford to do this, to afford to complete all of these, you know, instantly, but you know, slowly, at least I know I'll be able to win the games. The next one I'm going to finish and complete is for Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard. That is the one we're going to get in this video right here. Now we got Pro, All-Star, Superstar, but these two games right here are the ones I'm going to show you guys. You guys don't really need to see these, you know, the requirements, like you only need 3 Clippers players and whatnot. They're not as challenging to get those done. I'm sure most of you guys can figure those ones out yourself, but when I do show the Hall of Fame method, it will be able to help with these ones as well. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out these first 4 games right here, and when we get to the Hall of Fames, that's when I'll actually show you guys the method. I know it's taken me a little bit to actually get into it, but there's a bit of information I did want to share with you guys, and I hope you were able to stick through and just listen, because yeah, it's just going to help you guys out a lot, because playing these games can get so frustrating. Alright guys, so we are just the final 2 games away from Kawhi Leonard right now, and these are both on Hall of Fame. All we have to do is win the game, but we have to use at least 10 Bulls players. Now I want to show you guys this is the lineup I'm running right here. We have 10 Bulls players. The only players that aren't, we got Buddy Hield, we got LaMarcus Aldridge and Aaron Baines. Now, the only reason I got 2 big men is because I have this free agent Michael Jordan card. I'm obviously going to take advantage of that, but other than that, man, it's silvers, it's gold, it's complete garbage. Like, this bench is really not getting any game time besides Michael Jordan, but you want to be able to get someone that can shoot and a player that can also slash as well. Normally, I would use this TLC card right here, who can shoot and can also is quick and can take it to the bucket. But because I can take advantage of the Michael Jordan, I'm going to. And then I'll normally just have a good big man that can set screens, get rebounds, and block shots. This lineup was hella expensive as well, man. All Bulls cards are like minimum 3,000 MT. It's so annoying. But I don't have like an MT making method or anything like that. However you make MT is just on you, whatever you got to do. But the first thing that I want to talk about is how you want them to not score. So we're not playing that good right there, but it's pretty hard off the jump to explain it. But I'll show you guys the next possession when they get possession. All right, so they're gonna get possession right now, and the CPU is like designed to score, and we're gonna flop. We want to flop on the ground, and we want them to run up. We want to force, it obviously didn't work then, but we want to force pull-up threes, which the CPU actually does quite often, is we want to force the pull-up threes, and they miss them like quite often. So I'm trying to force them now just to shoot the 3, because you want to just force them to shoot the 3, because it's like it's like the CPU knows that you should be playing defense. So because you don't play defense and they get wide open looks, they just seem to shoot it and miss it when they're wide open a lot more. They'll make a lot more contested than when they're not contested. So leaving Luka, see, when he gets to a stop like that, he still missed it, which is good. But a lot of the times, they'll try and hit you with a step back, or they'll try and just do a pull-up 3 or something like that. And more often than not, they actually miss the shot. See, they are stopping in this one, which is annoying, but you see as well, they're just missing the shot when they're left wide open. So that's how you want to sort of stop them from scoring. And for shooting, I'm missing a few 3s, but so for shooting right now, you don't want to rush it. Normally, I'll just call an ISO play. And if we get right up into a hot zone right here, look at the space right now Harden and I have between each other. So if I'm feeling confident, we can just shoot it. Unfortunately, I obviously missed that shot. So we missed that shot, obviously, but you see the space that Harden is giving right now. Try it again, and obviously we green it, and we want to just keep working that up, and we nearly have the takeover with Buddy Hield as well, and we just want to take advantage of that takeover. So we've got Westbrook coming up the floor now, which is pretty good because he's not going to be the best 3-point shooter. See how we force him to pull up? We force him because there's no one in front of him. We force him to shoot the pull-up shot, which leads to a lot of misses. So Bradley Beal's not giving us much space. So we're going to call an ISO play. And when you call an ISO play, look at all that space right there to our right side. We can hit the CPU with a cross, get around and get a bucket. And I'm probably just going to do that now until we have the takeover, which is very close. So with Bradley Beal, we're going to flop, and he's shooting a moving 3, which is perfect. He airballed it. He airballed the shooting 3. And again, another way I score is we call that ISO play, and look at all that space. So if we can hit the CPU with a quick crossover, take it all the way, and we get an easy bucket. We now have a 3-point lead nearly at the takeover. And again, man, I'm just going to show you guys a few times. We're flopping Westbrook. It is a mid-range, so he has a better chance of hitting the mid-range
than the 3-point shot, but that's what we want to be trying to do, is forcing the CPU to just shoot bad shots. We're going baseline again. I didn't call an ISO play then, but we still managed to get a bucket. That worked perfectly, getting Bradley Beal to shoot. Oh man, we got the turnover, but you see the point right there. So the CPU has started to go on a little bit of a run. That's all right though. We've got MJ on now, and we're gonna call those ISO plays, create that space, and he's gonna be real good at taking it inside because it is an MJ cup. I mean, we'll shoot free throws. I'm not worried about it. I don't care how long the actual game takes. I just tried to figure it out so I didn't have to play a game more than once. So I'm going to stick to the game plan. I'm not going to shoot threes with MJ for obvious reasons. You know, he's not a very consistent 3-point shooter. So I'm just going to keep taking it inside with MJ. But we're going to keep trying to force the CPU to shoot the pull-up threes. And we're going to try and keep taking it inside with MJ. Ooh, that's a tough shot. Inside with MJ and shooting threes with Buddy Hield. I don't know how the hell he made that layup, but I'll check back with you guys in the fourth quarter. We are starting to lose a bit, but we'll see how we are in the fourth quarter. So this game is definitely a pretty tight one. I just want to keep showing you how I'm doing this. That's not ideal, but that's all right. To get the rebound. I mean, you're going to win some, and yes, it is obviously still going to be possible that you could lose some of these games as well, but I'm actually, like, I wasn't even competing in these games, and the fact that somewhat got the lead and we forced the moving three, you see it there again, which is just perfect, which is exactly what we want now. It does get a little bit scary shooting threes when it's like this. We're doing it anyway. Oh man, we are up by 1. So I've been running straight up to them. Let's go. All right, what do we got? We're gonna get room for 3. Luke is on us. Try the screen tactic. That didn't really work. Let's grab an ISO. We're gonna try the screen again. Let's see if we can go for a 2. We'll draw that foul. Oh, that's okay. Let's go. Shooting foul. That's fine. I'll do that. Sometimes you're going to have to just, play what's in front of you. Sometimes you might not get everything you want. So if your big man gets a rebound, he's open for a bucket, just take it, obviously. But it's not our main focus. Wow, thank you. It's not our main focus. Let's go. We get another stop for 3, and we are under 1.5 minutes left. Getting pretty nervous, honestly. All the way, buddy. Let's go. Yo, that running baseline is huge, man. I shoot a lot of threes, but that is good as well. But I've been running right up to him, dropping from like there. That's forced the moving 3, and they definitely make some of those shots, but they miss a lot. They miss a lot more than they make. Buddy, I'm not trying to get hardened to steal this off you, so let's just do this nice and slowly. But we're not rushing. You see how we're not rushing? We're finding our shots, and we'll take the shot when we're ready. On our terms is when we shoot it, not on our opponent. We now have a 6-point lead with under 1 minute to go. Like I said, there's going to be some games where you win by 20. Some games you may win on a buzzer beater, but you're actually competing. If you're anything like me, if you don't have the best squad, the fact that you're competing is just so much better. Ooh, so much better than doing nothing. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We get another stop. I'm really glad this started to go in our favor at the end of the game. Can Buddy ice it? Ooh, it's moving. Let's go. Big shots from Buddy. I mean, we're up by 9 at the end of this game anyway, so that's only a 2-pointer. Doesn't matter, you miss it. And we get the win. It works, man. This method works, but you do have to be locked in. So this challenge here, guys, is actually really freaking easy. I didn't think it'd be this easy, to be honest. And just like that, guys, we now have the Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard card as well. So we got Kyrie and Kawhi. I eventually want to go through all of them. Now, it is an expensive thing to do, so however you make MT, that's what you got to do. But, I haven't really got a way to make MT. I'm learning as well on how I'm going to really be able to afford this, but at least I've been able to crack it for me on how to beat the Hall of Fame difficulty games. And
I hope this helps you guys out as well. I hope you were able to just take your time, watch this video properly, understand what I'm talking about when I say, like, you know, when you want to let the opponent shoot the pull-up threes so they miss consistently, and yeah, things like that. But I hope this method does help you out, guys. Comment down below how many pink diamonds you got, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a like on this video as well, and I'll catch you guys on the next upload. It's been witnessed.